I am so excited. Okay, you guys. That's not my intro. Hey everyone, how you doing? If you are new here, I'm Nicole Concilio, and welcome to the video. So, I am really excited today. I'm sorry I keep like, I am really excited because today I have the Riviera palette in my hands by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I reached out to Norvina and asked her if she would be able to send me the palette because I really wanted to get a review / tutorial up for you guys before this kind of like came available for the public. I think they may have had like a mini sale. I'm not 100% sure, but I just want to say thank you so much, Norvina, for sending me this. I know I'm not on the PR list, so thank you for making sure I received it. I really appreciate it. But that being said, you guys, I will still tell you the tea about the palette, the truth, everything. I'll let you know if I like it. But I mean, looking at it right off the bat, the color scheme is absolutely beautiful in my opinion. It makes me want to get colorful and creative and kind of like, you know, branch out. Maybe use a yellow, maybe use a blue or a purple. I'm gonna try to not touch pink because I know you guys are like so over me using pink eyeshadows. Maybe I'll incorporate it a little bit, but it's definitely not gonna be just a pink look. And if you look at the palette, it came with like a little slip to protect it. There's also a protectant on the mirror and a brush that this came with. The brushes that they include are usually pretty good. This one is double-ended. It has like a crease end and then like a packing end. So this is actually pretty good to have like if you're on the go and need an eyeshadow brush or whatever, you can just kind of lock this up and take it to go. I will include all of the prices and everything about the palette in the description bar below. I want to kind of just get right into doing this. I already primed my eyelids with the P. Louise base, and I believe I'm using shade either 2 or 3. I'm sorry, I'm still using the older one that Karen gave me, so thank you, Kara, for that. But yeah, I'm gonna zoom you guys on in and let's get started. All right, so I think I have a pretty good idea of what I want to do. I put a little bit too much primer on, so my eyes kind of keep creasing and stuff like that, so don't pay no mind to that. Actually, before we even start on my eye, I'll do some swatches for you guys. I'm gonna swatch them like right along here, so hopefully you guys can see, and that way, you know, it'll help you a little bit. So that is Sales. That's actually a really pigmented white. I'm only gonna do a few colors, and the mattes, I wanna do like a few to see how they look. Oh, damn. Okay, I see you, Anastasia. This is a shimmer blue. Really nice. Let's do one more. This is the matte purple. Dang, guys, that's a pretty pigmented palette in my opinion. And then let's just do one more shimmer for shits and gig. I'm going to do this gold. And let's see how it does. That gold could be a little bit more brighter, but let me see if we go over it a second time, if it gets lighter. Yeah, there you go. If you go over it a second time, it definitely has the pigment. But I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with the mattes. Like, they swatch very well. But also, at the end of the day, like, a swatch isn't going to tell you that much about an eyeshadow. I always feel like you need to, like, see what it looks like on your eyes. For example, there was this eyeshadow palette recently from Marc Jacobs that me and my friend Chelsea, we were like, wow, this palette looks beautiful. Like, I can't wait to use it. And then when I tried to use it, I was like, what? Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is kind of set a little bit of a base. And I'm going to be going in with this shade right here called Estate. And basically what we're going to do is kind of apply this all in the crease. Get it so that it's nice and set for when we apply our other colors. Because since we are going to be working with colors, I don't want them to be, you know, weird. I want everything to go good. So I'm just going to use this to kind of set everything. And just so you guys know, there is fallout, but I feel like it's typical for ABH products to have some fallout. And as long as the pigment is still there and it's working on my eyes, that's really all I care about. But just know that this definitely is a product that contains your fallout. All right, so that's basically all we're going to do is just like kind of one level to this and letting this kind of be. So now we're gonna start with the colors, and I'm going to move to a dense brush. I'm actually gonna use this one right here. This is my Morphe M124, and I'm first gonna go in with the shade Cabana, and I'm gonna put it on both sides of the brush. You don't have to do that, but I just like to do it because I'll flip my brush over and use the other side. And I'm just gonna put that in the very beginning crease of my eye. You know what? Maybe I should zoom you guys even more in. And it's just gonna be right here. Just in this corner. And basically, now that that is there, what I'm gonna do is take this brush. This is a Morphe E19. I just swiped it across my mouth. And I'm going to take this yellow shade right here, and I'm going to pop that on the lid. I'm just gonna pack it right here. Just at the beginning of the eye where we put down that yellow base. All right, so now that we have that down, I'm going to switch to the Bahama shade right here. And I'm using my Morphe E36 brush, and I'm just gonna pop that in the crease ever so slightly right there. Dang, that is looking pretty nice for a matte shade like that. Okay, Norvina, I see you, girl. And then I'm just going to take a fluffy brush. This is from Morphe M578. And I'm just gonna kind of feather out these pink edges like so. Not doing anything too crazy yet, just kind of like building up the pigment and what have yous. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a second layer and kind of bring it up a little bit higher just because I have a lot of lid space, I have a lot of crease space, I got a lot of everything going on. So I'm trying to utilize it as best as I can. And then just going in again and blending out the edges. It's just a little bit of a process, but once you get the hang of it, I feel like you could do it pretty quickly. And also, don't feel like you have to do this look really fast. This will probably take me, I'm not kidding, like 30 minutes to do. And that's a long time for me to do my eyes. And I'm someone who does my makeup almost every single day. So don't feel discouraged like if it takes you a long time to do something, you know? I'm gonna try to zoom you guys in on a little bit more even so you could see what's going on. Dang, y'all are up close and personal right now. So then the next color I'm gonna be using is Can. I always say Canes. Sorry, I'm an idiot. It's Can. And I'm going to be using that purple. And I'm going to be putting it in the crease and kind of like continuing it down. This shade I'm definitely going to have to go over a few times, but I don't mind that. Usually with pastels and mattes like that, you usually have to. But I would say like second time around, this is pretty pigmented. So I'm not really mad at that at all. And I'm kind of like bringing it up to my brow bone, but that's just because I have a lot of lid space. I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out. Basically, this is what we got going on. And then I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. The next shade I'm gonna use is Palermo right here. And then I'm just gonna apply it down onto my lid. And I'm not gonna do like a big thing with this color. I just want it to be almost like a transition into the next color that we're gonna use. So I'm not gonna have this really any thicker or bigger than what it looks like right now. And then the next color I'm gonna be using is Mediterranean, which is like a blue silver shade. And I'm gonna use this and blend it on the rest of my eye. Actually, you know what? I think I want to get rid of that pink in the middle. I think I'm just gonna go over it with this blue, and I'm wetting my brush that way like I can kind of turn this into a little bit of a paste so that I can cover the pink. Yeah, I want to do that for sure. I think I'm just gonna wipe this off. Whoops, sorry guys, but I am really loving using this palette. It's working really nice. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, now I feel better with that choice. There is a little bit of fallout on the face, but I kind of expected that. But I feel like this eye is looking pretty damn good right now. I'm really happy with the way it looks. Definitely, oh, I don't know if you guys just heard my stomach growl. Definitely a lot more colorful than what I normally do, so I hope y'all are happy that I'm kind of getting out of my comfort zone here. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to my other eye, and then we will be right back. Okay, you guys, so I took the liberty and did my makeup off camera because, I mean, I feel like you guys have seen me do my makeup so many freaking times, and not much has changed with my face routine, so I figure in order to keep this video kind of not too lengthy, because I know my videos have been like 30 minutes each every time I upload, and I'm sorry about that. But yeah, let's just continue on with the palette. So I'm trying to see what I want to do for the lower lash line. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this purple, and I am going to go like this for the lower lash. I'm going to only put it in the outer corner right now, kind of smoke it. And there's also a lot of purple left on this brush, like I haven't cleaned it yet. So you don't really need to get too much product because I want it to be more of just like, ugh. Oh, I hate when I do that. Okay, I want it to just be more kind of like dull because I'm going to put a color over it. So I don't want to go too nuts. I'm going to go ahead and use this color. I don't even know how to pronounce this, so I'm not even going to try. And I'm going to just start to put this on the lower lash. Like so. And then we will blend it out even more. But I kind of want that purple there to just diffuse it a little bit. Dang, a bitch is colorful. I don't want to hear a damn thing that I don't do colorful looks anymore. Cool. So now I'm going to pop on some of the ColourPop mascara to the lower lash line. Damn, she is colorful. I'm gonna have to do like a nice soft nude lip, but let me zoom you guys on out and I will give you some of my final thoughts of this palette. Okay, you guys, so some final thoughts about the palette. I actually thought it was pretty good. Like, I think this is honestly one of the best palettes that they've ever put out. I even like it better than Modern Renaissance, like, because you can still create some pretty neutral looks, especially with these mattes right here and this gold or silver or the bronze. You can still create a lot of neutral looks, but still have that pop of color. I think that this is honestly one of the, if not the best palette that they've came out with. I really love this look. It was easy to blend. There was fallout for sure, but it definitely wasn't anything like the Subculture palette. And I honestly feel like it's even better than the Modern Renaissance. Like, I really love this look that I was able to create. And also thank you guys for always challenging me to kind of step out of the box and use more color. I know it gets a little frustrating when I always use pink, but your girl really likes pink. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, for the most part, I really liked everything. The only con I had was the fallout. There was a lot of fallout on my face, so if you are using this palette, I definitely recommend to do your eyes beforehand. But, you know, I always do my eyes beforehand. I'm not like a big foundation then eyes kind of gal, so I don't think that this will be a problem with me using it in the future. Also, leave me a comment down below if you guys would like to see a more like neutral look done with this palette, because I know that this is a very colorful one, but I can also do a neutral one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!